everyone, welcome back to our beauty bootcamp series. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an easy smoky eye. This will be super simple, nothing too crazy. Anyone can do it, no matter what level you are in your makeup game, I guess you could say. So the palette I'm going to be using today is the Morphe, the Little Palette collaboration, and it's in the shade Coca Mocha. And these are the colors. These are all really good shades to use for a smoky eye. So what we want to do, we want to go into our first transition shade, and I'm just taking a giant fluffy brush, and this is a Sigma tapered blending brush. It's their E40, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap into this the lightest brown color in the palette. I'm just going to swirl my brush in there, tap that off, and I'm going to start blending. When you're doing a smoky eye, you are creating a smoked out effect, so it's really important to really use your windshield wiper motions and swirling your brush back and forth just so everything is blended out and perfectly smoked. And if you need to build up any shade, you can always do that too. So this is our first transition shade, so you're just going to do that on both eyes. This will really help create some depth to the look. Just keep blending. You can never blend enough. Your arm should be fairly tired after you blending. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a more dense fluffy brush, and this is a Morphe M441, and then I'm going to go in the next darkest shade, just this brown color, and I'm going to dip my brush into that. And I'm going to go ahead and start applying that to my crease using the same windshield wiper motions. And I'm going to focus on not bringing it up as far as I did with the first transition shade. I want to keep it nice and low in my crease. Again, you just want to keep blending so the colors blend in together nicely. Something that I forgot to mention before the video started, it's really important to prime your eyes with either eyeshadow, primer, foundation, concealer. Make sure you set it with powder just to prevent any creasing. I did that prior to the video, so it was already set, but just to remind you guys, it's really important to prime your eyes in some sort of way just so it prevents creasing in your shadows later on throughout your day. Again, I'm making this really simple, so if you're a beginner with makeup, you're not doing anything too crazy, because I know, like, when I was first starting makeup, I would try to do things that are way out of my comfort zone and did not look that great. So starting off with the basics is always good. Next, what I'm going to do, I want to focus on darkening up the inner corners of my eye just to help continue making that smoky effect. And I think I'm going to go in with the darkest brown shade just to deepen up my eye look a little bit, and I'm just tapping really lightly. I'm using the Morphe B43 brush, and I'm just slowly building that up in my outer corner. It is very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. It looks a little crazy right now, but once we have it all blended, and you can start lightly buffing it out. And I'm going back in with my other Morphe M441 brush just to help me blend it out even more. You could even take it on the lid a little bit and blend it out that way. With smoky eyes, you really want to be patient because it can take a little while to blend everything out, but it's important that you do so everything looks seamless. I'll be blending it out more on this side, but I want to get started on my other eye before I do my lid color. Again, just blending or building it up slowly because it is a very pigmented color. You really don't need a lot. Again, I'm going in with my other blending brush just to help blend out any harshness from my outer corner. So next, what I want to do, I want to put a lighter shade on my entire lid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be taking this kind of cream shadow that's in the palette, and I'm taking my Sigma large shader brush. It's just a very big eyeshadow brush. I'm going to put that all over my brush, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put that all over my lid. This will also help brighten up the inner parts of my eye, make my eyes look bigger. So once you've done that on both eyes, I like to go back with my B43 brush from Morphe, and I just go through and blend that out so it all blends together nicely. No harshness again. So after I like how I've blended everything out, what I like to do to finish off my eyeshadow look, I like to bring things down to my lower lash line, and this kind of just helps tie everything together. Lately, I change up a lot how I apply my eyeshadows to my lower lash line, but lately I've been using my Sigma medium angled shading brush. It's E70. It's just a it's very similar to my large shader brush from Sigma, except this one is tapered, and I like how it applies on my lower lash line because it is angled. And I'm going to go in with our first transition color, this light brown, and I just kind of tap in on it, tap off the excess because I don't want too much, and I just lightly put it on my lower lash line. So I'm just putting our first transition color just to warm up the bottom parts of my eye, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe M432 brush. It's just this very flat brush, and I'm going to go in with this darker brown color that we also use in our lid, and I'm going to dip my brush into that, tap it off, and I like to get really close to my lower lash line with these darker colors just so they're not dragging down on my face and making it look like I have major dark circles under my eyes. Just repeat that on both sides. And then I like to go back through with my angled brush, and I kind of just blend everything, make sure it's smoked out still. So that's basically it for the eyeshadow look. So I'm going to finish it off by applying mascara. Again, this smoky eye look wasn't anything too crazy. It's something I do occasionally just to wear out and about every day. The mascara I'm using right now is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. I've been really liking this mascara. I've used it for a really long time. I just like how long and full it makes my lashes look. I've also been really liking the Lash Paradise mascara, and that one works really well too. So this is the completed eyeshadow look. Again, it was very simple, nothing too crazy. A lot of the times people, when they do their smoky eyes, they will put like a shimmery white or cream shadow in the inner corners of the eyes. I do not have a color on hand right now, but you could always do that. That will also help brighten up your eyes, make them appear bigger. So that's another tip you can use if you wanted to recreate this look. But anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and talk to you guys later. Bye!